Have you ever met someone for the first time and known, instantly, that something was off about them, only to watch everyone else figure it out 6 months later? That's not intuition. That's not luck. That's your brain doing something most people's brains simply don't do. And it comes at a cost nobody warns you about. Picture a dinner party. Everyone's laughing, trading small talk, complimenting each other's outfits and jobs and relationships. To most people in that room, it feels warm, normal, easy. To you, it feels like sitting through a play where every actor is reciting lines they don't believe. You catch the half-second pause before someone answers, "I'm great, actually." You notice the compliment that comes out just a little too fast, a little too rehearsed, hiding envy underneath. You're not trying to analyze anyone, you just can't stop. That's the reality of high pattern recognition. Your mind doesn't process conversations the way other people's do. It cross-references them, tone against body language, words against history, promises against past behavior. Someone tells a sad story to get sympathy, and while everyone else reaches for a tissue, you're quietly recalling the last 3 times they used the exact same story to get out of something. You're not being cruel, you just can't unsee the mechanics behind the performance. And here's the part nobody tells you, this ability never turns off. There's no switch. Once you notice the strings on the puppet, you see them forever. Every fake laugh, every backhanded compliment dressed up as concern, every subtle manipulation, it all lands with full clarity, whether you want it to or not. So what do people like this actually do? They go quiet. They stop replying as fast, they skip the party, and everyone around them assumes the worst, that they're cold, arrogant, maybe even a little broken, but that's not what's happening at all. Let's talk about what's really going on in the brain. Research on highly sensitive and highly analytical people points to the prefrontal cortex working in overdrive, constantly scanning, comparing, predicting. Where an average brain hears "congratulations" and simply accepts it, a hyper-alert brain is simultaneously tracking micro-expressions, vocal tone, and a mental file of everything that person has done before. That's not paranoia, that's a nervous system that never learned how to idle. And there's a biological price tag attached. For most people, casual chatter triggers a small dopamine reward, a little hit of pleasure from connection. For someone whose brain is working this hard, the opposite happens. Decoding a room full of performances burns glucose and mental energy, and instead of a reward, the body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. A party isn't relaxation, it's unpaid analytical labor. No wonder the instinct afterward is to go home, lie down, and stare at the ceiling in silence. This is where the disappearing act comes in. Going quiet, turning down invitations, stepping back from group chats. Society calls this avoidant. But biologically, it's closer to a system protecting itself from overheating. It's not weakness, it's regulation. Psychologists sometimes call the daily effort to hide all of this masking. Forcing a surprised reaction to news you already predicted, laughing at a joke you saw coming from a mile away, nodding along while someone complains about a situation you know they'll never actually leave. It's exhausting because it's a second, invisible job layered on top of every interaction. But there's a breaking point. It usually isn't dramatic, it's quiet. A moment where the mask on someone else's face slips just slightly, a flicker of resentment behind a compliment, and you realize, I can either call this out and be labeled dramatic, or smile and swallow it. Most people swallow it, again and again, until one day they simply stop, not out of anger, out of exhaustion. Now here's the part worth sitting with. This gift, if left unchecked, has a dark side. Constant vigilance for hidden motives can quietly curdle into something else, suspicion of everyone, all the time. A compliment stops being a compliment, it becomes a question, what do they want from me? And that mindset can tip into something worse, quiet superiority. The belief that everyone else is shallow, and you alone see the truth. That belief feels protective, but it isolates you far beyond what's actually necessary. Because the truth is, most people aren't performing to manipulate you. They're performing because they're scared and insecure too, and small talk is just the raft they're using to stay afloat. So the real skill isn't detecting every flaw in every person. It's knowing the difference between a strategic retreat and permanent isolation. Stepping back to protect your energy, think clearly, and rebuild. That's not the same as shutting the door on everyone forever. Because here's the upside nobody mentions. The same radar that detects deception is just as good at detecting the real thing. When you finally meet someone whose words match their actions, whose face matches their feelings, your brain notices immediately, and it feels like relief. Those are the people worth keeping close, not many, but real. If you've been feeling guilty for pulling away, for going quiet, for needing space from rooms full of noise, you're not broken, and you're not antisocial. You've simply outgrown performing for people who were never really watching in the first place. So if this described exactly what's been going on in your head, let me know in the comments. What's the one fake behavior that instantly makes you want to leave a conversation? And if you want more honest breakdowns of the mind like this one, stick around. There's a lot more worth uncovering.